This isn't just a mountain, it's a monument to blood and grit. I'm standing on Songshan Pine Mountain in western Yunnan, where in 1944, Chinese troops fought one of the most brutal battles of World War II. I drove out here myself, winding through the Gaoligong mountain range, and let me tell you, the climb is no joke. Now, imagine charging up this mountain with bullets flying in your face. At the time, Songshan was blocking the Burma Road, China's last overland supply route, and the Japanese had turned it into hell on earth. Bunkers, tunnels, machine gun nests, every inch was rigged to kill. The terrain here, as you can see, is a nightmare. It's steep, there's mud like you can see on my foot, and it's covered in thick forest. You couldn't see the pillboxes until you were practically on top of them, and that's when the machine guns would open up. Whole Chinese battalions disappeared up these very slopes. The first wave, China's new 28th Division, smashed into the fortress. They fought uphill under constant fire in the rain through barbed wire and booby traps. One unit charged Yinden Hill and came back with just a platoon. Some never came back at all. Then came reinforcements, the 8th Army. Veterans with bazookas, flamethrowers, and guns. They fought so close that they ran out of bullets and kept fighting with fists and bayonets. One battalion was reduced to just 8 survivors. Things were grim, but then they had an idea. What if we blow up the mountain from the inside? Chinese engineers dug tunnels by hand underneath the Japanese command post. 2 shafts dug through mud and rock. The Japanese heard them. When they dropped grenades down, they tried to intercept them, and many sappers even died underground. But the Chinese engineers made it, and they packed the chamber with 3,000 kilograms of TNT supplied by the Americans. August 20th, 9:15 a.m., the mountain blew. Debris, logs, concrete, body parts launched into the sky. The command bunker itself lifted off the earth, and it ended in seconds what 2 months of grinding combat couldn't. When the dust settled, Chinese troops surged up the wreckage. They took the peak. The Burma Road was open yet again, and only 5 Japanese survived, buried and unconscious. The rest fought to the death as ordered. Nearly 7,000 Chinese casualties, but they cracked the hardest fortress in Western China. Not with tech, not with luck, but with pure, relentless will. Songshan, 1944, never forgotten. We hear a lot about Europe in World War II, Normandy, Dunkirk, the Battle of the Bulge, but what happened here in China? Often ignored and almost never talked about in the movies. If you want to see more stories like this, real, raw, and from the front lines in China, drop us a comment below. Let us know which battles, which heroes, which forgotten corners of history you want us to cover next, because these stories matter too.